Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. I don't always tell you what you want to hear, but I tell you what you need to hear to make an informed decision. Now, this is just going to kind of be a feel-good video if you have been stacking XRP, XLM, Algorand, or Bitcoin, because it's just going to give you the confirmation and reaffirm pretty much everything that I already know, and hopefully you do as well when you first got involved in those projects. Now, if you haven't gotten involved in crypto yet and you haven't purchased anything, man, you are in a really good position. If you do your homework and you look at real world utility projects like the ones in this video, man, your upside is unbelievable. Now, if you stay with me, we're going to go through the four charts really quickly at the end and see, is it time to stack more? Again, not financial advice. Now, I just read this report from blockdata.tech, and they give a lot of good information on their website. I highly recommend to go there and look at their research if you like to go down the rabbit hole. This report came out a couple of days ago, and it says how blockchain is powering remittance and money transfer services in 2022. And I'm not really going to get into it, but I will tell you this. Every corner of the world is being changed by the technology that is out there with blockchain and Web3 and the new payment rails created like with XRP and XLM. It's literally changing the world, and it's saving people, especially the unbanked in the third world countries, an immense amount of money. Now, I don't know if you've ever sent money overseas from, say, America, but you could, in the past, you could send like $500 and it may cost you, 30, 40, 50, even $100 sometime to send $500. And now, if you send $500, not only is it easier to go get and to make happen, you basically are sending almost the full amount. They're almost getting $500, and this is something that is changing the world, and it's great to see. Now, they talk about how remittance in this year, 2022, at the end of the year, is going to hit $630 billion. That is a large amount, guys. And think about it. What I like the most about this doesn't have to go through the banks. You don't have to go to these, banks and pay this large amount of money. You don't even have to maybe go to MoneyGram or any of those. But even if you do, you pay a lot less than you were years ago. Now, honestly, they talk about every corner of the world is using a new payment rail. And so what I want to talk about is I knew Coinbase was trying to onboard a whole new type of customer, some of the unbanked, and bring them into crypto, but I wasn't aware that they indirectly are using XRP. That's pretty positive because they got 37,000 retail stores in Mexico, for instance, that are tied to Remitly, which is using Coinbase. And then they talk about how Stellar has uh, has wallets that are sending Circle USD and has their rails through MoneyGram, which I just did a video, which I'll put a link down below, talking about how Stellar is really, really making a difference in Ukraine right now from some of these non-profits sending people money. And I absolutely love everything that XLM is doing around the world. Now, here's basically what I wanted to just get to the point about this video, for whatever this is worth. Like, as you can see on the screen, there's a lot of different players, a lot of different services. It's crazy competitive. But at the end of the day, no matter which service people tend to choose, guys, they almost always come back to Ripple, Stellar, Algorand, and Bitcoin. Now, they don't have all the markets. However, they have the lion's share. You can almost link any big player who is doing payments, cross-border payments and remittance around the world to one of those four entities 9 out of 10 times. Like, I'll give you an example. I know in Canada, I think it's called BitConnect, and I'm doing this by memory. It's called BitConnect. It's a Bitcoin service basically where you can make payments, and guess what they run on? The XRP ledger. So a lot of times they're tied together. And I know when El Salvador allowed Bitcoin to basically be their money, they use the Lightning Network. However, it runs on the top of Algorand. So a lot of times all these work together. So the whole point of this is, no matter what you see around the world, out of that $630 billion that's been sent around the world in 2022, and it's going to just grow and grow and grow, the odds are that Ripple, Stellar, Algorand, and Bitcoin is getting a piece of that pie. So anyway, let's take a look at the charts. Now, again, depending on your thought process, you're going to love this chart or you're going to hate it. But for me, I like it because especially if you have dry powder, and especially for the people that are not already in the markets, let's look at XRP. Right now, XRP, I think, is at what, 38 cents. Guys, I hate to tell you, but I think it's a positive. It's going lower. And the next stop for support is probably 23, 25 cents. It's going to go, there's nothing stopping it to go down and test that low. And I probably I probably think it's going to test the low of probably about 20 cents, the lows pre-COVID, for whatever that's worth. And guys, that's without something breaking in our economy, which is coming. It could go a lot lower. Now, I'm not telling anyone to start stacking it right here, but this would be a great place to stack. But I really think you're going to get cheaper XRP. And as far as I can tell, that's a positive thing, because it's not going to rally and anytime soon. No reason to FOMO in. So if it keeps dropping, it's all good. Because think about it, guys. Let's just say the court case ended tomorrow, and you bought in at what, right here, 38, 40 cents, something like that. It's still going to go to the same high, whatever that high is. So if it ekes down and just keeps going lower and maybe goes down to 20, 15, 10 cents in the next couple of months, it's still going to hit the same highs. So if you're not invested or you want to stack some more, I personally want everything to just keep going lower. My money gets me a lot more for my bag. Now, Stellar, the exact same thing, guys. Look at it right now. What is it? It's at, is that right? 8 cents. Whew. But look, if we go down to the pre-COVID, we're looking at like 6 cents, guys, and it could go lower. Now, Algorand. Let's see. Man, I tell you guys, it's crazy. Algorand right now is at, is that right? 18 cents. Yeah, 18 cents. Guys, there's nothing stopping it to go lower. I don't know how low it's going to go. Maybe 13 cents. But this is a really good area to maybe start taking a look at Algorand for sure. But guys, there's nothing stopping it. It's already broke pretty much all the support that it had. Who knows how low it might go. Now, same with Bitcoin, guys. And I'll be honest, I wish I had more dry powder. But right now, the next support, realistically, guys, is somewhere around, 11.9, 10,000. Realistically, somewhere 11.3, 11.9. You can't really say that's your support. I guess you could say 12.3. But realistically, guys, there's nothing to stop it to come down pre-COVID and maybe go all the way down with, some type of, black swan event in the economy. I could see it going to 5,300. That would be bizarre. And I don't think it's going to get there. But realistically, guys, I mean, the next stop right now, if it doesn't hold this area, is at least, 12,000, 11.7. But I mean, it's hard to, if you split the difference, $8,000. I really believe if something breaks in our economy, which I think is going to happen, we're going to see subpar Bitcoin. Now, I never thought I would say that, but quite frankly, guys, I hope it goes to $1,000 and I'll be jet set. Now, the point of this whole video, and I know I'm rambling a little bit, these 4 projects, for me, I have 100% conviction that they're going to make it through this bear market, no matter how low they go. They're real well funded. It's really some of the best projects out there. The adoption across the board has been exploding this entire year. Every one of these projects, I could go on and on and on about the projects being built on top of them and about the adoption. So I don't care about the price. I hope they just go lower and lower because they're going to turn around. And in my opinion, again, not financial advice, these 4 projects are going to take off in the next bull run. And I believe, especially if something breaks before the Fed pivots, like if they pivot early, we might not get the damage or the washout that we need in the economy. But if we get that washout and the Fed pivots, that next bull run is going to be absolutely explosive. And then you throw in a little bit of regulation, I have no doubt, for me, again, not financial advice, these 4 projects are going to absolutely explode through their old highs. So for me, I own all of these projects, and if they crash even lower, I'm going to stack a little more. Now, that being said, if you don't have the conviction I have, put some cash on the side. Just put these on your list to jump in when everything turns around. Now, Bitcoin should be the first one to turn around, and these projects will follow. So anyway, I know I got on a little ramble there, but I'm telling you guys, it's very, very, very positive times right now to be getting into crypto. I would love to be just now diving into crypto at these prices. I've been dollar cost averaging in from most of my bags since they were down 50% to about 75%, and then just dollar cost averaging down all the way. And I haven't stopped yet. Some of them I have, but at these prices, guys, your money goes so far. So I want them to keep crashing for whatever that's worth, because I 100% have conviction these 4 projects are going to make it, and in the next bull run, They're going to take off, and I can't even imagine how hard they're going to rally when we get clarification and some regulation and the Fed pivots. Anyway, guys, hopefully that made you feel a little bit better. Again, none of this is financial advice, but guys, take a look at these 4 projects. Consider maybe stacking a little more if you're not already in there. But these, no matter what, I 100% feel confident that anyone that starts stacking at these prices, fast forward, I don't know, 6 months, a year, year and a half, 18 months, 2.5 years, whatever it takes, you're going to be like, wow, I should have stacked more. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Make sure you hit that notification. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Are you stacking any of these projects? And either way, guys, hit that like button. We need to get the word out. People need to start looking at crypto and understanding which projects to put their money in. That's all I got for you guys. Take care, and come back and be part of this community.